Thank you Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Hi everybody. I really hope you're doing well. I really hope I'm doing well because this is being filmed 3 days before the election. I just want to send you a big hug and maybe distract you for like a few minutes. Take your mind off things. So I'm gonna encourage you to get a cozy blanket, your drink of choice, tea, iced coffee, maybe an aspirin, definitely water, and relax. Let's do something absolutely absurd. By now you must be familiar with this content creator, Hallie Burns. She is as cute as a button. She has an incredibly relaxing voice and offers the internet delicious, clever, sometimes downright crazy vegan recipes. And I am no stranger to some of her wilder creations. One that springs to mind was her mega viral potato cheese, which was as uncheese-like as you could imagine. But she also puts out some really cool stuff, like really creative ways to reuse leftover rice. We actually really recently tried a watermelon tuna recipe that she had put out, and it was delicious, like shockingly good. And she has a whole bunch of other vegan tips and hacks that honestly, I don't know how she comes up with it. She is so creative. Today's recipe is a super duper viral recipe. A lot of people watched this video. And in this recipe, Hallie makes avocado, which she uses to make pasta and crackers. The thought of avocado pasta. I don't know. I just don't know. Warm avocado makes me feel creeped out. I'm sorry if you love them. I'm sure there are some recipes with warm avocado that are good. I just have never had one. So please let me know if you know of a warm avocado recipe that isn't horrible. Oh, maybe we'll discover one today, actually. So what will we get today? Something actually useful or an absolute abomination? Oh God, sorry. I was trying to take our minds off of the election. All right, kids. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take a pan and we are going to fill this with water. Okay, let's assemble the team. Baking powder, avocado, and flour. A little bit of salt. Easy enough. Really hope I like this, because otherwise it's a waste of a very good avocado. You know how hard it is to find good avocados. One time Hallie did this thing where she cracked an avocado like an egg, and it rocked my world. I'm just gonna squeeze it in like she did. I actually put makeup on today because sometimes when you're scared and you're having existential crises, it's nice to look nice. I really don't want to touch this with my fingers, but I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna go in there with my hands. That felt crazy. Really weird. This is such a monstrosity. I think I might add a touch more flour to this. Out onto this cutting. So far this sucks, but I am so cranky when it comes to working with dough, so you know, it's the way it goes. Okay, this is looking better. Let's take a deep breath, huh? You're really gonna have to feel out the flour on your own. It really just depends on the size of your avocado, you know? This is looking much better. Kind of satisfying, actually. Minus the chunks of avocado I keep seeing float by. It's kind of like getting into a Play-Doh kind of state, which I think is what we want. You know, this is interesting because it's not even gluten-free, so it's kind of like, why would you do this? I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be that good. When it's still sticky, I'm adding more flour. All right, y'all, I think we finally did it. This hand is foul. It is crazy that this is avocado. Now we're gonna roll it out into like a log. So work with me here, please, dear Lord. Okay, we're doing something. Something's happening. It's really slowly but surely expanding. Hers looks so perfect. How did she make it so perfect? This experience is very strange. What I think I might do is cut this in half and then roll these individual logs out even more. Okay. This kind of reminds me of making gnocchi. Now we're gonna take this and we're gonna chop it into little pieces. Then we're gonna roll these into little balls. I've been looking forward to this part actually. Then once we have it in a little ball, we're gonna do a little one of these. Hers looks better. This is what we're working with. Now we're gonna do that like a million times. Isn't this great? This is a pain in the butt. I hate it. So far, I've made half of my dough's amount, and frankly, I already don't feel like making the rest. I will, but first, I want to make this batch so we can try it. So we're going to take this dough and we are going to add it to some boiling water, and we're going to cook it for like 3 to 4 minutes. Now, there's a chance that if I had added even more flour, maybe it would have worked easier. I don't know. But I don't know if I could. I think it's fine. The key is smaller pieces. That's the key to success. Guys, what is happening? I had a feeling I wasn't gonna love this, but this is just, dude, it's just mushed into one pile of mushy avocado clumps. This looks so gross. This is not what I need right now. I'm gonna salt it, and I added some really nice olive oil to it to try to keep them from sticking together. I'll add some freshly cracked pepper. I don't want to try this, but I'm gonna do it because maybe this is the distraction we need right now. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll say this. It's basically like a drop dumpling, but with avocado in it. You know, you can make dumplings like kind of similar to this in the way that they kind of fall apart with just flour, olive oil, salt, baking powder, and some water. So the aftertaste of avocado is weird to me for pasta. It's impressive that it can do this, but like, I don't really know what I would eat this with. Like, I guess like a lemon cream sauce, maybe. Then it might be good with avocado. But like, definitely wouldn't eat this with tomato sauce. Maybe with tomatoes. I don't know why tomatoes and not tomato sauce, but for some reason, that's what my mind is telling me. How about this? It tastes better than I thought it would. I do not prefer it to other pastas. It does have a nice creaminess to it, but they fall apart. It's a pain in the butt to make. There's really only so many sauces that I think would complement that. That said, it tastes better than I thought it would. I thought it was gonna be disgusting. There are just a lot of other ways I'd rather have avocado than to use it like this. I'd rather just have pasta or gnocchi or something like that instead of using my avocado to do this. Interesting to know that they can do this, but not worth it to me. So I'm gonna give this recipe, as far as ease to make, I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. Kind of a pain in the butt. Sort of makes a mess, not terrible though. As far as taste goes, I'll give it a 6.1 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's interesting. How about that? It still tastes like avocado though, and I feel like I'd just rather have fresh pasta or gnocchi. And appearance-wise, like a 1 out of 10, because it falls apart. And again, maybe if I added way more flour, but again, at that point, I don't really understand the point of the avocado in it. Like, I don't think you need to do this. And avocado is expensive. It's super water dense. It's not the most sustainable ingredient, so I'd rather eat it the way I want to instead of forcing myself to make it other things with it. I'm not gonna try the crackers, mainly because I don't like crackers anyway, but not me continuing to eat it. I think I'm gonna eat this whole thing though. Why not? Well, we tried it. Better than I thought. Never gonna make it again. I'd like to take a minute to thank the sponsor of today's video, because I'm looking at you right now, and you Avocado don't have a website. So let's give a big thanks to Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs and creatives alike to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it super easy to design your own beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time. Engage your creativity and make a completely personalized website with Squarespace's brand new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint. It'll have you saying, bravo! Sorry, that was pitiful. You can choose from professionally curated layouts and styling options to build a site personalized for you and your brand. Okay, Meral, but like, once I have my website, what does it matter? How is anybody gonna find me? You can easily launch your website and get discovered fast with integrated, optimized SEO tools. So that way you show up more often to more people, but not just any people, the people that are looking for you. They don't even know you yet and they're looking for you. And of course, you can connect all of your multimedia accounts so you can expand your brand's footprint. You thought I was gonna sneak a pun in there, didn't you? I didn't. And trust me guys, this one's gonna guac your world. Squarespace offers your customers a seamless checkout experience, accepting credit cards, PayPal, Apple Pay. And in eligible countries, offering customers the option to buy now and pay later with Afterpay and ClearPay. So what are you waiting for? You and your website can be the toast of the town. Just go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to www.squarespace.com/MerleO'Neil. That's me. And you'll save 10% off the purchase of your first website or domain. You're welcome. That's www.squarespace.com/MerleO'Neil for 10% off the purchase of your first website or domain. Okay, well, let's get back to the video. Well, that was something. That was interesting. That gave us something to do, something to take our minds off of the current world. But yeah, you know what? I'll say it. I'm glad I tried it. I can't really tell you if we won or lost here, but I know that the way this looks, I could never serve it to someone. Scary. Again, more flour maybe would fix that problem. Hers didn't look like that, but whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Wow, guys, what a journey we've been on together. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you had a nice time. If you at least found yourself somewhat entertained, please feel free to like and subscribe. It helps. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you'll ever try this. Let me know if there's another recipe you'd like me to try. Or you don't have to. You can also just send a nice fun joke or a nice fun fact or something nice to happen to you maybe, so that people can go down there with whatever state of mind they're in and they can read those things and they can feel better. Or you could share something nice or cool that you've done, an accomplishment you've made, something positive. Why don't you share something positive? I think we could all use something positive right now. And in the meantime, I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm gonna now show you a very cute video of Genevieve and Lucille to make us all feel better. Okay, ciao for now. Bye.